Hello, Taurus. I hope you're doing well. This is Anna, and this is your message for February. Oh. Okay, let's see. Hold on. So, I'm feeling some rebellion, rebelliousness. You're being noticed in some way, shape, or form. I don't know by who. I don't know if it's at work. I don't know if you do things that expose you to the public. You know, if you're a performer or entertainer of some kind, or if you have a blog or a vlog or something. Or it could be just at work that you're being noticed because of the work you're doing. Someone's paying attention. A lot of people are wanting your attention, is what I'm getting there with that spotlight is really coming through there. It could be something about your reputation, something that, others are concerned about your reputation. And because this came through in the shadow attribute of the rebel card. And it's like you're being rebellious against authority, but there's someone or people that are concerned about that for you. So we'll get a little bit more clarity on that. You have the Hierophant here, which is about conventionality, and it's almost like you want to rebel against that. You don't follow the traditional conventional ways, even though the Hierophant came upright. It's not in reverse, but this came in reverse. So it's almost like it wants to influence that. You have strong influence of people or someone in particular that wants you. This message may not be for everyone, but there's someone that wants you to follow the line, and you want to go outside of the line. You don't want to be feeling, you don't give in to peer pressure. You don't want to feel that. You don't want to give in to that. You don't follow those rules. You're very rebellious, or going through a rebellious phase. You speak your truth and you follow your truth, or there's a strong desire that you want to do that. You don't want to follow other people's, you don't want to conform to the normalcy of other people's rules. Is what I'm getting. Is just a specific message. Let's clarify this first. Yeah, you see, like there's either, well, it's either one or two things. I suppose it could be more than one thing, but, and I don't know why I'm getting the sense that it's someone. Clarify that for me. Do you know what I mean? Can you tell me more about that? There's someone concerned. Someone concerned. Who is that, or what is that about? I can pick it if you want. Oh. Excuse me. Hold on. Hold on, because I'm getting a lot of messages, but I want to be able to focus. Because it's interesting. It's possible that you have, even though you're feeling rebellious against someone or others' rules, you have a vulnerability about you. And that's something that someone is wanting to protect. You may know who that is. But you have this, you're exploring something. There's something that you're exploring or wanting to explore. You have a curiosity. You have a question that you want answered. And this is something, I don't know if you're doing this in a public way, where you're tapping into something about your history. And I feel that it could be, I'm getting like family patterning, family generational patterning, there's information there. You're researching something. I don't know who this belongs to. You're going into the past and you're stirring something up, and someone doesn't want you to do that. Someone, because it may make you, perhaps it's to protect you, because you're going to find information that may embarrass you, or you may find information that will be embarrassing. I don't know how this applies to a bigger group of people here. This feels very specific, but it is what it is, right? So there's someone, a protective energy in your life that wants to avoid you feeling ridiculed or humiliated because of something you're pursuing. And it's going to expose you, perhaps. There's something about that. I'm not sure how specifically that relates, but so yeah, you're going into your childhood. You're going back. You're exploring past, and you're being stubborn about it. Specific to someone here. So I'm gonna leave that. Tell me more about this. There may be others that are sort of a partnership with you. I don't know why I feel like you're doing this not just on your own, but there's other people involved in helping you find information. There's people who are helping you. Gosh, I feel like you could be researching to write a book. Not everyone does that, so I know not everyone resonates with that, but maybe you can adapt that message to something in your life that you're trying to do there. You're trying to fix something. I swear, I feel like someone's writing a book or doing a podcast and talking about something that is about the past, and it may be something that is tied to your own history. Not everyone is supportive of that, but there's also others that do want more information, and they like the way you speak. Excuse the coughing. I'm not gonna edit. You're able to phrase things in a way that people are drawn to, whether it's verbal audio, like verbally speaking it, or writing it. And there's a partner or partners, others that are supporting you in that. That you're being, I mean, this is coming through that you need to be cautious, and I don't know why. I'm not going to be able to go through all that, but just proceed carefully with what you're trying to do so that you don't so if you're stirring information, it doesn't hurt someone else that isn't wanting to do that process for themselves. You understand? So if you're exposing information or bringing up information, that you make sure that you are doing that in a responsible way, because there's a rebelliousness about you, like, I'm doing this whether anybody likes it or not, and you have to make sure that you're not going to hurt others in the process. Tell me more about this. I know this is not going to apply to everyone. Again, the remembering. So this feels like a personal history of yours, but that can relate to others as well. It's a risk you're taking on taking this project on. I know I'm just talking to a few people here because not everyone is going to do this type of thing. So sorry for those of you that don't relate. Next month you'll have a different message. Stay tuned for other readings that I'll put out. They don't always resonate, and I tend to have these very specific messages, but yeah, this is a gamble that you're taking. It's a risk you're willing to take. Tell me more about that. Some people want you to leave it behind. Wow, you're getting resistance, but you're being stubborn. So that could be a general message, is that you're interested in doing something that not everyone supports you, but you do have some support, but you're so stubborn and so you're not following. The thing you're wanting to do isn't something that follows the norm or conventions or traditions. You're breaking free from that, and so it's a risk that you take when you're pursuing that. It's possible that there's people who may be hurt or bothered by it. That's something that they have to deal with, as long as you're not doing something deliberately to hurt people. But in the long run, you're breaking free from something. So this is like a personal journey that you're pursuing, but it's something that benefits others as well, or at least it will be something that others find out about if it's not done in a public setting. Although the spotlight card is really jumping out at me, and I feel like people will identify with it, but you may lose people as well. Because it makes some people feel vulnerable, or it exposes information about others. I don't know how that works. I don't know what's going on with you, but that's what I'm seeing here, okay? But it's something it's going to make you feel free. It's something you need to pursue. So, others will celebrate you and others will shy away from you. And that's what happens. Oof, the magician. You're going to do it anyway. You're determined to do this, so you can manifest the life that you want. This is what the card says. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So this feels like something that's leading into a bigger thing for you in your life. So I hope that resonated or it made some sense. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, stay blessed. Bye-bye.